please bear with me. My name is Kyiv. In a way, every time you say the word DevOps, I have to apologize. If you do it in a stage, don't have to apologize. Because together with Patrick Dubois, almost 10 years ago, well, actually over 10 years ago, it was somewhere in April, we had this crazy idea to start this event where we were bringing developers and operations people together. And we did that the very first time in October, I think it was October, right? John, was it October? October 2009 in Ghent, in a small place which was back then called the IBBT, the Institute for Broadband Technology. And what we did there is we invited kind of like 60, 70 of our best friends, both developers, people who came from an agile background, people who came from an open source background, early cloud adopters. And we had a pretty special format for the conference. And people have been telling me since that the success of DevOps Days is because of that format. And what we've done since is try to copy that format to other locations, to other countries. The first couple of years we had one event going on in Europe, started in Ghent, and moved on to, I think, Hamburg, Gothenburg, Rome. And then things started to spread out. And another one, and that basically is what John started, was move that to Mountain View, to Silicon Valley, where the American one started growing. So back to that format. What we did is, in the morning we had, and you'll experience that today, we had a single track with not too long talks from people who had great ideas on how to do this thing. How do you work together? How do you improve delivery? How do you get operations people and developers to work together? 3 to 4 talks in the morning, not too much. Then in the afternoon, we had open spaces. And it's that open space format that for a lot of people makes what DevOps is really about. It's not somebody up front saying, hey, we're doing this and it works for us and this is what you should be doing. You know, it's your ideas. You have a problem, you want to figure out how to do something, you have an idea, and we're going to sit together in small groups and discuss those ideas and learn from each other and actually have a peer-to-peer discussion. And if you don't understand something, you're going to be able to just ask people and say, hey, well, how did you do this? Did you do it that way, or why did you do this? Well, maybe, what do you think if we tried this for a change? And those open spaces are where you can learn from each other. And that's what we're here for. Like learning from each other, understanding what you need to do to collaborate, understanding how you can move faster, better. The other part is we also had some small talks. Those are ignites. I've also learned about 50 minutes ago that I'm giving one today also, so that's also going to be fun. The ignite format is really, you get like 5 minutes of time, 20 slides, they auto forward, and you get to bring the message across in 5 minutes, which means that there's two options. Either it's something which you really care about and you're going to have 5 minutes to learn something really interesting, or it's something which is not of your interest, and it's only 5 minutes. So luckily for me, today there won't be an Ignite karaoke, because that's the advanced version where people basically have not seen the slides they're getting. Maybe that's something for after a beer event. I have a slide deck ready if some volunteers want to do that. So that's a bit about where we are. We're heading towards the 10th year anniversary of DevOps Days, back in Ghent in October 30 and 31st, and for the local organizers, the 29th also. We're going to have a really big celebration of having this event going for 10 years. The call for papers is open. The early bird tickets are available. So feel free to get your tickets, submit talks, and come to Ghent to see where it all started. And with that, I'm going to give you the mic to the guy in the yellow t-shirt.
Thank you. Okay, I have just a few words about organization. The best part at every conference is always a lunch. So be prepared at 2 p.m. We're going to have lunch, so don't run away. It's all going to be great. I also wanted to stress out we have a sponsors lounge over there. in a nearby facility. So please go and visit our sponsors. They have quests, they have fun things, they have presents, so go check them out. Just a second. Okay. So we have some special thanks to our sponsors. Those companies make this all possible. Without them, we couldn't do the event pretty much. What else? Oh, okay. So we're gonna have an after party today. So yeah, the after party is today, right after the conference. Please head to Naturlich pub. I'm sure you know the place. Everyone knows it, so you are welcome. And as usual, I want to say thanks to the team of organizers, well, myself included, but also some of the nicest people I know. That's Diana, Mykola, Victoria, Yura, and Olga. So you can find us at the place and talk to us. I swear we're going to be open. And I want to announce the first talk today by John Willis. I don't